Right guys, update. Back in the workshop. Don't know what that were about. We're on, we're doing good. Yesterday's plan worked out well. Sam bent 2 pipes for this Norton Dominator Domiracer. It was just a quick job. Brian just wanted me to whap out a set of pipes, mainly just so we can test them. And like I say, I've made him like 4 sets, 5 sets or something for this bike, so I don't know, it's just getting a bit like just bending with my eyes closed now. These have not turned out the best that they could do, but trying to save an inch there, here, everywhere. Basically, you want some shorter. I think the original set were about 40 odd inches long. Could have been. I started off with 50, chopped a bit off. These I've started off with 40, and then I'm just going to trim it down. I need to trim it down to 34, I think, so I need to lose 6, which will be a case of like taking 2 or 3 off the top and then taking 3 off the back. So yesterday I sandbent them, tried them on the bike. They fit like a glove. Today I just need to do a bit more trimming. I've took the nuts off, that's what that is. I'm going to go and stick it back in bike now, and then we'll find pipes. I think pipes are on that bench over there with my big bag of Jaffa cakes. That's what Brian's bought me, a massive bag of Jaffa cakes. I think there were 130 Jaffa cakes in there, just to see me for a week as a bribe to get his job done. I'm just going to put you on tripod here now, and we'll go and have a look. We won't have a look at Jaffa cakes, but we'll go and get pipes. Let's say they're on that back table over there. There's no point in you being over there, 'cause you can't see now. My tripod's having a madden. Don't really know what I'm doing. You like, if you're over there, I'm in shot, bike's not. Tell you what lads, girls, boys and girls, let's get your side on view. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Looks lovely. Right, so I'm going to go stick this on the other side. Mainly put these in first, because these are old pipes in. Then I'm going to have to get a couple of car jacks out, axle stands out, and just to rest the pipes in place. Then I need to do a bit of trimming on front ends to get them bang on that. I need to get this in there nice and tight. I wonder where that black mark come from. Yesterday it was full of grease, that. Full of chain grease. I need to get them in a bit more tight. I need to save an inch somewhere. So that's the pipe for the other side. We won't bother about that one yet because you can't see it. But this is the pipe for this side. Basically just flick it in head there, say that nut will hold pipe in place. It should probably. Yeah, that's all the way. Get that nut screw in. What Brian's given me some, so it sits there on its own. Brian's given me some collars to go in here. Little tape, they're tapered down. They've been swaged down. Normally I put a collar in there 1 5/8. This tube is 1.5 inches. And you just knock it in, the collar will be sticking out. You knock that into the 1 5/8, tack it on, pull it back out again. But what it's doing then, it's creating a bit of a step on inside the pipe, and we're going to try and iron out any turbulence, just so then when there's like a bit of a dip in mid-range, he's nothing to question there, is there? No, nothing to question. You're not thinking, oh, it might be that lip. We get rid of the lip, it's not that, is it? It'll probably be something else. I can't imagine it is the lip, but it could well be the lip as well. I think best bet for that would be to make the pipe same size as the actual bore and port, and don't have no lip in it at all, but he's probably ported it out, so they're probably bigger than they need to be. Not if you can hear me over there, but they're probably about that big. But they should be about the same size as the pipe, not the same size as the collar, really. So I'll just plonk this axle stand underneath this one. We'll put pipe on the other side, and we'll just have a bit of a look around it. So they were just copied off the other set of pipes, and I've not tweaked them at all. Not like they've just gone straight in, flipping like a glove. I say I've made 4 or 5 sets of pipes exactly the same. Some of them I've gathered up a bit of length, so I've gone straight down there, tight into this corner, and then back, followed the frame perfectly. Whereas this one, I've cut that corner a bit. cut it a bit. Yeah, there's no other way of explaining that. I've just cut that corner, which has probably took like an inch out going down and an inch coming back. I mean, if you put a tight bend in that, it would have been a lot more straight and a lot more straight. So I just swung them in a bit quicker. Swung them in a bit quicker. It's like I'm racing it, innit? Yeah, just went around that corner a bit faster. Same with this pipe. This pipe matches the other pipe bang on. I'd say bang on. They are slightly different. They're slightly different because this chain case goes a lot further down on this side, so this pipe's got to be lower. It's got to be lower. On this side, it doesn't have to be as low. We need to try and get them as high as we can to get the megaphones on there. So on this side, I've just gone a little bit higher. I think one's tipping down, one's tipping up. That'd be the only difference. Like I say, mainly because I've got to go down on that side. On that other side, I don't need to go down. And then I'll just balance it out with megaphones. Try and get the megaphones in the same place. Right, let's whip you off there. Let's not talk for too long, because what I'll do then is I'll crack on, do some work, and then we'll have a look at it once it's done. I'll just give you a quick run through of it now. So that's what they look like side on. They're actually a lot closer to what the original pipe should have looked like. They should be swept back. I think, I'm trying to think what that model is. It could be a Model 17. No, it's not. It's a Model 7. It's a Model 7. They had dummies with a Model 7. They were called Model 7s before they were called dummies. And there's a pipe that looks like that, exactly the same side profile, but it doesn't have this twist on the top that I'll show you in a minute. And they were the first set of pipes that they used. The first set of pipes that they used on these Domiracers. They just got them off the shelf, and they were a set of Model 7 pipes, and they just put that little bend in the back there to turn them into race pipes. Then obviously the next evolution of that pipe is more of a race pipe, not a standard pipe. So what they did then is they put another bend in here. So they used the same pattern to make it, as in they used the same bit of wire. If like I make these using wire, you use the same bit to get from there to there, but you just put a bend in that, so it goes tight into the frame. You know what I mean? It just follows the frame in. This one's got a bit of a gap here at the bottom, but my plan is to chop another inch off the top there, and maybe that bend there might fit on the inside of frame rail. I can just get that, because it's in line with frame rail now. I can just move it in another inch and a half. I'll get that to sit just inside there, and then it should level up, and it should be all nice and neat. If it don't, they're as good as the other. They're still nice as they are. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to get them a little bit more. Mainly because if I take another inch off the top here, it's an inch less to take off the back. It'll move in an inch, so this will move back an inch, and I don't have to take an inch off. So I'll actually gain like 2 inches there by taking an inch off the top. And my plan is, yeah, like I said, I need to get these pipes as short as possible, but I need to keep them there. I need to finish them there so that I can actually get the megas on. I could make them short and finish them there, but then the megas won't fit. So it's gathering up. It's called gathering up. So you just need to gather up some pipe and gather it towards the back. Sometimes you have to gather them towards the front. Depends on where you fit in the mega and where you fit in the silencer and stuff like that. So yeah, that side there is exactly the same as the other side. Just cutting the corner down here. Nice, comes down to here, little flick up to get the megaphone on. Hopefully try and get the megaphone up above that stand, because I'm still using this paddock stand. But yeah, the megas are going to want to be lower, I think. That's where they'll want to sit naturally. And then that's the same, just tucks in nicely towards the frame rail. I said all the ones I've done in the past, they followed that bottom bend at frame there nicely, but on this one I've just took a shortcut there to try and save myself an inch or two. But yeah, that's how she's looking. She's looking nice. I don't think this will have appeared on my YouTube. Have I seen it this year? Well, I've been doing YouTube for a year, and I think. I don't know anymore. Days all blur into one, but it's been here a lot of times. Like I say, since 2018 or something, I think first time I worked on this. So I've been working on it now for like 6 years. And we've done loads of different exhaust pipes for this. So many different types of exhaust pipe. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is just going to mess about with the collars, keep trimming it in. Not the collars, but the tops of the pipes. Keep trimming them in an inch, less than that probably. but inches are nice increments to work in, so I can chop the inches off the back. Started with 40, need to get rid of 6 inches we need to try and lose on this to get them down to Brian's desired length. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some marking, do some trimming, pull them all off. When I get to the weldy up stage, I'll get camera back out. It'll be end of the day. I might we'll be at welding up stage, and then I can get camera back out. We can try some megas on, see what it looks like. Right, I'll be back in a bit.